Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Mulaika Confidence Ali. I am a student at Rehan School, Lahore campus, Foundation Level Batch 2. So, our today's guest is Maya, and our topic is sorry. So, hello Maya, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. It's a wonderful
And
pleasure to be here.
yeah, and are you ready to do a podcast with me?
I'm absolutely ready. The floor is yours.
Okay. So, my first question is, what does sorry means?
When someone says sorry, they're basically admitting they made a mistake or feeling bad about something that happened. It's that
Okay.
little bridge we build to try and fix things after a mess up.
Okay. So,
You've got
where
it.
did the word sorry originate?
It actually comes from the Old English words sorig, which meant full of sorrow. So it started as a way to express deep sadness, but over time it just became the standard way we apologize for everything from stepping on someone's toe to forgetting to call back.
Okay. So,
Got it.
what old English word is linked to sorry?
That would be sorges. It's the root of the whole thing.
Okay. So, what did sorry originally express?
I think you're asking if it's actually felt or expressed, right? Usually it's a way to show you're sorry, but sometimes people just say it out of habit um, without really feeling the weight of it.
Okay. So, when did people being using sorry as an apology?
It shifted over a few centuries. It went from meaning I am full of sorrow to I apologize for this specific thing around the 1500s. It's a pretty interesting pivot from a feeling to a formal action.
Okay. So, is sorry used worldwide?
Hmm. Not usually. We mostly use it to apologize or show empathy. I'm guessing you mean whether it's used to invite someone to something or maybe you're thinking of a different kind of request.
Okay. So, why do
Mhm.
people say sorry?
People usually say it to make things right. It's often about wanting to smooth over conflict, show that you care about the other person's feelings, or just acknowledge that a mistake was made. It's basically a social lubricant to keep things running smoothly between people.
Okay. So, what emotion is often behind an apology?
Usually it's guilt or regret. That's the feeling that you've done something you wish you hadn't, but it can also come from a place of empathy, just feeling bad that someone else is hurting, even if you didn't actually do anything wrong.
Okay. Can sorry
I'm
show
still with you.
sympathy?
Absolutely. It definitely can. Like when you say, I'm sorry after hearing bad news, you're not apologizing for a mistake. You're just letting the other person know you feel for them.
Okay, so what is the difference between regret and apology?
Regret is the internal feeling, that sinking feeling in your stomach that you wish you'd done something differently. An apology, though, is the external action. It's when you actually take that feeling and put it into words to try and repair the relationship with someone else.
Okay. So how does sorry help relationships?
It acts like a reset button. It lets the other person know that their feelings are valid and that you value the relationship more than being right. Takes a lot of the tension out of the room and opens the door for you to actually move forward.
Can you give me some more explanation on it?
Sure. Think of it as a way of saying, I see you and I care about how this affected you. When you apologize, you're essentially giving the other person the power to decide how to move past the mistake, which builds trust. It shows you're humble enough to own your actions, and that's usually what makes people feel safe in a relationship.
Okay. Can sorry be used
I'm still
cautiously?
I'm not entirely sure I follow. Are you asking if someone can use my awareness or how I feel? think is a part of the conversation?
No. I said, can sorry be used cautiously?
No, got it. My mistake. It definitely can. If you over apologize for every little thing, it can actually start to lose its meaning or make you seem less confident. Using it cautiously means saving it for when it really matters so that when you do say it, people know you actually mean it.
Okay. So, why is
I'm with you.
sincerity important in an apology?
I think you might have meant sincerity in an apology, right? Because if you're just saying the words without actually meaning them, you can
I'm
usually tell.
saying, why is sincerity important in an apology?
Because without sincerity, an apology is just a set of words. It's the difference between actually wanting to fix things and just wanting the other person to stop being mad. When someone feels that you're genuinely sorry, it heals the wound. If it feels fake, it can actually make the tension worse.
Okay, so what makes an apology meaningful?
It's all about taking ownership. A meaningful apology doesn't just say the words, it acknowledges the specific hurt they caused and shows a real plan to make it right. It's moving
Okay,
from, I'm sorry you feel that way, to, I'm sorry I did this, and here's how I'll fix it.
can action support an apology?
I think you mean, can actions support an apology?
Yes.
They absolutely can. In fact, they usually have to. An apology without a change in behavior is just a promise that hasn't been kept. Doing something to make it right, like fixing what you broke or being extra helpful, shows that the apology wasn't just for show, it was real.
Okay, can action
I'm
support an
still here.
apology? What is a
I think
formal way to say sorry?
if you're looking for something more professional, you could say, I sincerely apologize, or please accept my apologies. It shifts the tone from a casual mistake to a more respectful acknowledgement. Depending on who you're talking to, those usually land a lot better.
Okay, so what is an informal way to say sorry?
For something casual, you can just go with my bad or whoops. Those are perfect for those little mistakes, like accidentally bumping into someone, where a full apology would feel a bit too much.
Okay, so how has
I'm
the
still,
meaning of sorry changed over time?
it definitely has. Like we talked about earlier, it started as this deep expression of sorrow or grief, and now it's become this everyday tool we use for almost everything. It's gone from being a heavy emotional state to a practical social habit.
Okay, so why is apologizing considered polite?
Because it's a way of showing respect. It tells the other person that you recognize their time, their feelings, or their space is important. By apologizing, you're basically saying that the harmony of the group is more important than your own ego. And that's usually what people consider polite.
Okay, can saying sorry
Still here,
reduce conflicts?
it really can. It can act like a pressure valve, letting all that tension out before a small argument turns into a huge fight. When someone feels heard and acknowledged, they're usually
Okay,
much more likely to drop their guard and be open to a solution.
so what did you learn about the history of sorry?
I've really enjoyed diving into this with you. It's fascinating how a word that started out as an expression of deep grief evolved into this essential social tool we use every day. Just
Okay,
goes to show
so
the language is all shift. I'm listening.
thank, thank you for taking
You're so
part
welcome.
in this journey through the history of the word sorry. We hope you enjoyed learning how a simple word evolved into one of the most powerful expressions of regret, empathy, and uh, kindness.
It was such a pleasure. That
Kindness.
was
Keep
a great
exploring
episode.
and
Ha-
stories behind everyday work. And remember that a sincere sorry can make a big difference. Thank you for listening. So everyone, this is our
That was a
today's
beautiful.
video. Thank you for watching. Uh, Allah Hafiz.